played seasons 1 and 2, and then missed 3.
Wow.
It's
Both
apparently
keeps missing or we're right next to another team.
nice. I mean, the only good thing about
Red
season
teams are
3
seven.
was Brock getting 8 kills. That's the only thing missing 3 would be worth it. Do I really need to add this kill count? Pink is the most iconic team. I can agree with that. That's actually accurate. Like if it was actually like a flammable based team. I mean, if they replaced Fost and added me, and then replaced like Shaky, yeah, and added Cubic, it would be. Is it cut clean? Do you guys know?
No.
I have no idea.
Probably don't. I don't think so.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I pulled the playground and made it cooking. So.
Yeah, that would be a flammable thing to do. Ask.
I love playgrounds.
Oh no.
Cut L Keen.
They need to check 0-0 after last time, so. Oh god.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm asking if cut clean's on, because that changes the amount of stone that I need to get. Hey, I actually like Ice Spike 00. Brink, Phobia 8s.
Phobia 8 is like the least remembered season of Phobia. It's actually ass.
Hey, it's my favorite season of Phobia.
It was not a good season.
What do you mean? Majora got a kill, and the musical happened.
Yeah, those were good parts, but the PvP aspect was so ass. It was literally just Mike Hale's team just popping off.
No, they kind of, like, in my envisionment, that's not how it went. Like, they were kind of BTC'd. Like, they didn't deserve it at all, but, like, they barely got any kills. Like,
It's just not
Fairy
it is
Juice,
not
Cat,
a good season.
Majora, Regifloat, Mischievous, and Speedo, I believe, all got kills.
It wasn't. Who is Mike Hale with?
Speedo killed Crimson.
It's just not like it's not remembered because it's not like one of the better seasons. It's definitely not the best season.
I mean, game mode wise, it was kind of eh. I feel like game mode wise, there's been other seasons that have been better. But like, wise, it wasn't a bad season. Like, personally, game mode wise, season 9. Hands down.
Wait, what was season 9?
Xenophobia. Villagers, basically.
Yeah, it was okay.
I mean, the season itself, that was one of the worst Phobia seasons.
Yeah, it's just Tommy's season.
Was season 9. Season 9 was absolute garbage in PvP. That's why I'm saying Phobia 8 is the best season.
It's not!
I see red.
What do you mean? What is a better season?
Let me think about it for a second. So season 1...
I know you're gonna say Phobia season 7, which just isn't true.
No, so Phobia 7 definitely wasn't. Oh, Blue Moon's...
Yeah, Phobia 7 was kinda garbage. Oh! Blue Moon's fire!
I only like Phobia 7 because it's the one that I remember the most.
Yeah. That's the same way for me with 8 and 9. But
me
like,
think about
8's
it.
just better than 9.
So Phobia 1 was,
Phobia 1 was Nightmare Mode.
Nightmare Mode, and I know Scribbler, not Scribbler, somebody got a very long shot on Scribbler. Was it Brick?
Yeah, that sounds like something Brick would do.
And
I don't
then
remember.
it took like an episode for one person to die because Crimson and Raven had like a long fight between biomes.
Yeah. Also,
Season 2 was the Mystery Teams game where...
the Mystery Teams game that sucked.
Where Pipiter and Short Gamer started killing... Not Short Gamer. Raven, I think. Started killing each other, and then they saw they were on the same team. And then they went up to surface, tried fighting, got destroyed by Cold Fusion, went back down, and then Pipiter died to suffocation. And then Geist caved like full diamond and a ton of shit. And what was the other person? Short Gamer just fucking destroyed everybody on a horse. So that was definitely not the best season.
That was not a good season. No.
Season 3 was...
Season 3 wasn't bad. That's the Pyrophobia, the first one.
Yeah, wait, who won that one? It was Dibs and,
it was
Bag.
Dibscraft, Zero, Marky, and I forget who their fourth was.
It was Bagpipe, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Bag. I think you're
And
right.
then... Season 4
Holy
was
crap,
Geist
nearly
winning.
lost space.
Geist with Boisterous, I think.
Yeah.
And somebody
Season
else.
4 wasn't bad.
Yeah, Season 4 wasn't bad. I don't like how
can agree.
prolonged it
Season
was,
4
though.
wasn't.
Because
Yeah,
nobody could get
that's true.
apples, so they just fucking sat there.
And not only that, but like the cryophobia, I feel like it was one of the worst examples of cryophobia, even though it was a pretty good game mode. Like,
And it's a game mode that like a
overall.
lot of people want to use now.
yeah,
It speeds up the
but
process
like,
of the game.
yeah, most rounds don't use it though because it's like a phobia game mode, you know. Like, I think the only phobia game mode that most people use is Nightmare mode,
Mhm.
which is like kind of just a staple of
Yeah.
like not really a staple
And
game mode, but
then-
one that people use often.
Season 5.
Season 5. Oh, season 5 was Astrophobia, which I personally didn't think was
I did
that
not
good.
like that one because it was just dibs
Yeah.
again.
Oh, hello.
Then season 6 was
Season 6 was
Keneltophobia.
Anthophobia
That one is
with,
so forgettable
Delano.
for me because I didn't watch it.
It's so forgettable, but it's not a bad season.
Yeah, it's a really good season, but nobody
It's
remembers
just,
it.
like, the game mode is one of the most forgettable, arguably.
Yeah.
Besides season 8 isn't that forgettable, but it's still pretty bad.
It's pretty forgettable.
I
like,
mean, the
nobody
spider, like,
played-
you just remember spiders, you remember Phobia
Yeah.
8.
Then season 7, 8, 9, we know. Season 10 was
Yeah.
the second Pyrophobia.
Pyrophobia.
That was ass, but only as good because it was Pyrophobia.
It was decent. Like, every
Okay.
fight besides, like, the final
Final fight
ones
was
were pretty
ass.
alright.
And,
The final one was terrible.
yeah.
See, like, season 10, like, the fight between purple and blue, like, with the...
I would say that season 10, the final fight ruined the season for me.
100%, yeah.
And
I
then
completely agree with that.
Season 11 was
And all the
uh,
PvE deaths. Most of the PvE
yeah.
deaths kind of made the season worse.
Season 11 was Aquaphobia, right?
Yeah, season 11 was Aquaphobia.
Yeah,
I
that
like
one was
that.
okay. That one was okay.
That one was good with the ending, but the rest of the season wasn't that good.
Yeah, then 12 was the,
Season 12 was Necrophobia with the team of 3
Oh, yeah,
with
and that one wasn't
Flus,
very good.
Tommy, and,
And then
Shadow
I'd
Lego
say-
Wing.
I'd argue
It was
that
okay.
I don't like any of the recent seasons. Ever since
Oh, the
Casmic
recent
and them have
seasons
been
have been
organizers,
kind of bad.
like, I don't like the fact that Lenboy and Phenom Cloud are getting, like, 8 kills a season. Like, that's not fun. It's just them
Yeah.
destroying everyone who's bad.
I
Like,
mean,
that's-
if I saw Rolf getting like 15 kills, I would
Yeah.
be okay with watching it.
But
But
it's
like those two are like
it's
tier
these-
ones in the round.
It's these predictable
And
people
newer
getting all these
players.
kills. So,
Yeah.
what are the seasons that we said were pretty good? 1, 3,
6.
6.
No, 9 is not good. 9 is not good.
Yeah, 9's
10
horrible.
was okay, but the final fight ruined it.
1, 3, 6, I would say.
4 was okay.
Oh yeah, 1, 3, 4, and 6. I would say are.
And 3.
Are
3 wasn't bad.
Yeah, I said
3
3.
wasn't bad. Okay. So what did we come up with?
1, 3, 6, and was it 11? No, it was
Oh, 11 was awkward.
1,
10
3,
maybe?
1,
No.
3, 4, and 6 were ours.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I think.
Let's go
yeah.
over season 1.
I love how
So-
we're just like leaving everyone
Yeah,
else out of the
fuck our
conversation.
team, Bogus.
Fuck it happen, okay?
Who
I'm
needs
just letting
these
it happen.
guys?
You guys can fuck your ours.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
literally we just steamrolled. Like we're just like we came in with the conversation, just started talking about phobia.
Yeah. Then okay, so season 1 had the team of like Netherwad and Belris, which I
Yeah.
absolutely love, and Odyssey and what was the other
It
one?
had a lot of the like phobia had a very good roster to start out with. I feel
Yeah.
like,
And
unlike most of the other like older recorded ones.
Mhm. And the
besides,
game-
like, W-
the game mode was a staple.
Yeah, the game mode was a staple at its time. It's not now, but it doesn't take anything away from it.
The what's it called? The creeper moment with MPM. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
MPMG and who's the other one on that team? Fuck.
I can't remember. Their names like
I don't know.
out of my mind.
That was a
I
good
kind of think
moment.
was Rolf on that team.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But that's a staple moment. The
Yeah.
long shot was definitely good. I would say that Marky Ross and Crimson making like that and then it getting blown
Oh
up
yeah,
by
that kind
Raven
of that
was
did
good.
mad damage.
I would say that
Was there
season-
anything bad about the season? Also, why is there lava on my screen? Just
I
like
don't really know any like bad parts of the season. I would say
yeah,
it's pretty
I don't
good.
think there was many bad fights that season. Honestly,
Then season 3. This one had
season
like
3
the
was an
Ender
icon
Pearl.
because the Enderpearl moment, that's just a staple of its own time. MPMGs, wasn't MPMG that did the lava circle thing?
The lava circle, yeah.
Yeah,
Then,
there was a name for it, I just forgot what it was.
The lava fountain.
Yeah, the lava fountain, I think that's what it was, yeah.
And then there's like the final fight was kind of lame because it was just two people shooting at
health. It was okay because they're out of healing, but besides that, it didn't really get much fun.
The season seemed to have like no healing, so it made every fight close, and the mobs really played an impact.
Pyrophobia as a game mode does that, which I kind of did like.
And the fact that it was mainly mountains and nobody had like water buckets was really interesting, because then if anybody got in a fight and took risks, if they got hit off,
that's something that I feel like isn't used enough in RRs. Like RRs just kind of play it very safe, I feel like, as of recent, and they don't take that like hard aspect, like for example getting rid of those lava buckets with a fairly mountainous terrain. That I think it should be implemented more often.
And then
personally,
what else was there?
There was the entire fight that ensued with the Ender Pearl thing really was interesting. Even though that got cleaned up, I'm pretty sure the original team still won. That won the first fight.
And then season 4 we had Cryophobia, an interesting game mode, but not like the best for Phobia. We had a Geistbuster win. Didn't Crimson like pearl in on Voice and kill him? And then he was like a one tap and he got pearled in on by Geist.
Yep.
That was that seems kind of lame. And then I feel like Phobia has never had a good final fight. Like,
oh no. Well, season 11 had a good final fight.
Yeah. It's like if you think about like so many of them. Oh Jesus Christ.
Season 13, if Flues would have died earlier, it would have had a good final fight. Season 14 did not. It just wasn't. Season 15 was okay, but it wasn't good.
And then, yeah, I would say
Season 12 had a alright final fight, but it just wasn't awesome.
I would say that the reason that Season 3 was so iconic is because it's such a good season. And it's so, like, it's so remembered, and that's why it's, like, the best season for me, at least. Because it's
I can agree with that.
It's an amazing season, everybody remembers that, and so it's just, it's an icon.
That's kind of the same way with, like, Playground, for example. Everyone remembers Season 3. But no, like, it's just such a good season is why. There's so many iconic things you can point out from that season that makes it such a good, like, such a good RR for its time.
Isn't Playground still around?
Playground is still around. Season 6 just released. Even though I wasn't happy with my season, it was alright. I mean, the team that killed me won after chasing me for 700 blocks, but we don't talk about that.
Really fun, bro.
And it was like the reason the chase happened was because I was pillaring up, and well, no, the reason the chase originally happened was because I was trying to fight Nick and Dragon Glory because they were a team of 2 and I was the king. So I was like, I might as well go ahead and try to fight them, or at least a 1v1. But Tay's team got there first, as I was like literally right there. So I tried to like camp it out. I tried to melee Blue Sparks, but he just wouldn't melee me. Imagine not meleeing Bullfish Sparks. And then he chased me for the rest of the episode. And then I got away for like 1 second, tried to split my episode, and then they saw me while I was splitting after I said it in chat. Climbed up the mountain, and then 700 blocks of running occurred. And then the reason why they caught up to me was because I froze. And then they shot me a bit. Besides that, the season wasn't bad. Also, it's not cut clean, so I'm gonna I'm upset.
Alright, you guys can probably start talking again.
Yeah. Went through Phobia.
I wasn't even intending on talking, I'm gonna be honest.
We've given you permission.
Yeah, we've given you permission. It's over.
I said permission.
Next episode, we're gonna talk about every episode of WMC, just to keep you prepared.
Oh, I've watched none of that WMC season. I'm scared.
We're preparing you to know everything next time you team with Bowfish Kicks and Brinkline.
I never teamed with Brink in an RR, neither with Bowfish.
I teamed with Brink in Insistence, but that game mode was just not meant for commentary. Oh yeah. Like, Insistence was not made for commentary. It was made for getting a teammate and doing the next objective. And then after episode 4, then we can start commentary. Which we had a team of 5 at that point, which I hate team of 5 reason that not everyone's gonna be able to commentate. That's just why I hate the game or the team size.
Jesus, there are a lot of mobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
mobs seem to be a bit higher than I'd like them to be, but I'm well so far. I'm getting full iron.
Higher per usual for Wednesday.
Yeah, that's true. There not very many people have taken damage though. Ark, Evzen, Galars, Brock, Golem, and Immortal have.
Not like, you know, I've been staircasing for half the game.
Yes.
I haven't. I've just kind of like I tried to get. Man, I almost like accidentally threw up there. Okay.
I found a mine shaft, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Get us all 12 strings. Just get us like a stack of string.
Okay.
Just give us all 14 string. Don't cut the the loose.
Just have to get past these mobs. Like,
The thing is though, I like this team more than I did the season 1 take because like it's not gonna be super predictable, I feel, with who's the mole.
this is supposed to play season 1, but I didn't.
I played seasons 1, 2, and the failed season of.
I played season 1. Oh,
I didn't.
Alright, Arctic Titan Lava again. Alright, that's
definitely
enough.
did not just drop the G and shout with the capital G. Yikes.
Hold
So it's
on.
not like he died first again. Like,
If I do it, it makes it. If I do it, it makes it like respectable. Like I can help you out here.
Alright. Thanks, Bowfish.
You're
If I
welcome.
do it, I'll just get more hate than I already had. So like,
Mhm.
I don't want to have American thoughts. Nope.
I can make an iron sword. Yeah, I'm just getting full iron before I start dealing with the PvE. But yeah, like I said, you know, next episode we're gonna cover WMC.
I'm dead.
No, you're not.
Right.
Fuck me. I'm going
What
back
happened?
down. So I was
You
fighting
good?
some mobs, and then so I was fighting a creeper, and then I turned to my right, and there's a creeper right next to me. So I would have
Oh,
been
man.
dead if I didn't block my sword.
Oh man.
So that's where we are.
Man, I'm glad you didn't die this episode because then we couldn't talk about WMC the next one. Because who in this call knows about every WMC season?
I only know about the last one. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
last one
WMC is
was
really
pretty bad.
fucking
If
boring.
that's what you think a good WMC season, it's not.
No. In my opinion, at least season 1 was good, but
Season 1 was alright. I mean, let's talk about it in the next episode though.
Weston, you can take my place. I'm not talking about WMC.
I barely watched WMC. I'm not in the room.
Bruh.
I don't watch.
I don't really watch ours.
WMC's
I mean,
boring.
WMC I watch because like it has such a good history with the round. I mean, like you go from like season 1 and see how much it evolved as a round, and with the test of time as well.
Why are there so many fucking mobs, bro?
I don't know, Renzi
I
like
have no idea.
up their mob rates or something. What's the difficulty on? It's on hard, so you guys can get poisoned.
Is that not a usual thing?
Yeah.
Do people just not usually get poisoned on these servers or something?
No.
They're always fun and easy.
Oh, there's a silverfish here. I am so stupid. Okay, I don't need OTT flashbacks.
We hate OTT.
The fuck is OTT?
My OTT 7 or over the top. My season 7 POV. The only reason why that's relevant, like the only thing that season's good for, is what's it?
OTT finally had a good season, and it had to happen where like none of their core players actually played.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I fit in with OTT, like as a roster member. But like, I don't know about some of the other ones who played. Felt a bit weird, but I don't know.
OTT
I don't know the
sucks.
history.
Like, not
I don't know the history too well of the round, so.
Sorry, give me your background noise, by the way. Someone's vacuuming. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I can kind of hear that as well.
I don't think that's a vacuum. I'm pretty sure that's just my fan.
Oh, that's the end of the episode. See you guys next time.